Good afternoon. I'm Shawn Yao and this is One News Now. A recent study conducted in Britain shows that people who have received booster shots recover from symptoms of the Omicron COVID variant 3 days earlier than those infected with the Delta variant. Symptoms of Omicron for fully vaccinated people with boosters last about 4 days as compared to the 7-day recovery period needed for Delta. Health experts and government officials have renewed calls for the public to get their COVID vaccine boosters. The health department insists that contracting COVID-19 and completing the primary vaccine doses do not result to people having, quote, super immunity.
Marami po nagsasabi, sir, kasakit na ako tapos nabakunahan pa ako, so I have super immunity. That is not true. So we are offering the booster shot so that we can add more protection to the population.
And the Octa Research Group also sees the need for people to get boosters as soon as possible after the World Health Organization warned of another COVID surge in 2 months. Octa fellow Guido David said that there has been an uptick in cases in some regions here in the Philippines, although it is still manageable at the moment. David says a resurgence of cases could happen once vaccine immunity wanes. The World Health Organization has advised the Philippines to prepare for a possible surge in 2 months or just after the elections.
Pag nag-wane yung immunity natin, decreasing immunity or decreasing antibody levels, pwedeng magkaroon ng resurgence in cases. So ito yung gusto nating iwasan. May nakita tayong uptick in some regions sa Pilipinas, especially siguro yung mga medyo mababa yung vaccine coverage. That's why important patuloy natin yung vaccine coverage, yung vaccinations.
And passenger volume over at the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange, or PITEX, has already breached pre-pandemic levels. Buses headed to provinces are now full ahead of the Holy Week. PITEX says that about 80 to 85,000 passengers are using the terminal on average daily. This is higher than the 60 to 70,000 average before the pandemic. The terminal management says that higher fuel prices could have encouraged people to commute instead. Management advises the public to book their trips beforehand as it expects 120,000 passengers come Holy Week. We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Pag-asa is monitoring a low-pressure area and a tropical depression off the coast of Mindanao. Let's get an update from weather specialist Raymond Ordinario, who joins us now over the line. Good afternoon, Sir Raymond. Sir, what is the latest on these weather disturbances? Are these normal for this time of year?
Yes, good afternoon, Ms. Sean. So as of now, our update first of this low pressure area, and as of 10 a.m. today, it was estimated around 375 kilometers east of Surigao City. And right now, based on our latest analysis, it has a potential to develop into a tropical cyclone any time or any day from now, but still there is a very low possibility on this scenario. And as you may also mention that the tropical depression already been intensified into tropical storm with international name Malakas. And as of 8 a.m., it is around 2,250 kilometers east of Mindanao. So as you mentioned, Sean, that this is unusual, but we have already been observed in the past that there is a tropical cyclone that we expect even in the month of April. Sean?
All right, and having said that, which areas will likely be affected? This is off the coast of Mindanao over to the eastern coast. But we are also experiencing some rains even as far as here in Metro Manila. How much rainfall should we expect and where?
So right now, the direct effect of the low pressure area is mainly on the eastern section of southern Luzon and parts of the Visayas and northern part of Mindanao. Those are the direct effects. And here in Metro Manila, we are seeing some northeasterly surface wind flow that's bringing cloudy skies with rains over here in Metro Manila. But we do not expect much rains in Metro Manila even in the coming Holy Week.
All right, so these two weather disturbances, are they seen to develop further? I know you mentioned earlier, Sir Raymond, that they are not likely to intensify immediately. What about in the next few days or, this weekend? Could we expect a rainy weekend?
So we just expect a rainy weekend over the parts of the entire over parts of eastern part of Mindanao and the entire Visayas, and also some parts of Bicol region and Mimaropa, including the Quezon province, because the cloudiness brought by the low pressure area is extending over the southern portion, the eastern portion of southern Luzon, and there is a cloud clusters now that is affecting the Palawan area. So we're expecting some rains from the southern Tagalog area down to the northern Mindanao. And here in Metro Manila, we're going to expect a generally fair weather condition aside from some chances of rain showers or thunderstorms.
All right, but like you said earlier, I just want to repeat it because I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to the Holy Week break, which is already next week. It will be sunny. What's the forecast of Pag-asa?
So right now, Mission, we are just looking on the possibility of the movement of these tropical cyclones, either the LPA that might be developed into another tropical depression or this tropical storm that might enter our area of responsibility, and it will stay in our area until Wednesday. And by the cloud clusters, on the other hand, on the western part of our country, will go into effect until Tuesday. So having said that, from Wednesday to until Friday, we're going to expect a fair weather condition here in Metro Manila and some parts of western Luzon, and improving weather now is expected over the parts of Visayas and Mindanao. So generally, on Sunday or on Black Saturday, we're going to expect an improved weather condition.
All right, thank you so much for those updates. Weather specialist Raymond Ordinario from Pag-asa over the phone. Thank you, sir. In other news, drone shots of massive Kakamping rallies have sparked hope among Robredo supporters. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro takes us behind the scenes in this report.
Ito yung remote niya. So ngayon, start natin.
Ayan na siya.
Ito siya, ang angat yan, dahan-dahan lang.
Yan.
Ayun.
Technology has grown leaps and bounds. Still, it takes a human touch to turn technology into inspiration.
So habang nirecord mo siya, tingnan mo rin kung tama yung aperture mo.
Oo.
So yun, so kita, kahit tayong dalawa.
Yan, hi tayo dalawa. Video na yan or
Video na yan,
camera?
sir. Ayun.
This is Jimmy Dasal. He's the man behind the viral drone shots of the recent rallies of Vice President Leni Robredo and Senator Kiko Pangilinan that have breathed new life and hope into their campaigns.
Pag sinabi natin, mahal natin
Alam mo yung gusto mo
yung
ipapalabas, kahit visual lang siya, kahit wala pang audio, maramdaman ng tao,
for Lenny.
ganun pala karami.
Sino ba yung mga
Dahil kahit saan pumunta ang drone, Diyos ko po, hindi mahulugang karayom ang mga tao.
Dasal's drone shots of her huge rallies seem to have given her kakampings a shot in the arm that survey numbers don't always capture everything there is in a campaign. Attorney Joey Nudo was one of the organizers of the Pasig Laban rally for Robredo in Pasig City. It had the biggest turnout for her campaign rallies.
We didn't realize how big the event was when we saw the drone shots. How Emerald Avenue and peripheral roads were flooded with a sea of people wearing pink. That's when we realized we did something big here. While of course we do not discount the scientific and the statistical method employed in surveys, the truth behind it is that there is really a truth in what we see in rallies.
The aerial shots may be getting the desired effect. The campaign of Robredo and Pangilinan has gone into overdrive, with 10 provinces visited a week and volunteers doing house-to-house campaigns. Several local officials have also changed colors and joined the Robredo campaign. And in the most recent Pulse Asia survey, Robredo rose by 9 percentage points. But time is fast running out, with just a month before Election Day. Robredo's campaign has finally taken off. The question still is whether it will land her in Malacanang. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro, we are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.